Have you ever looked at your life and felt like something was missing? Like you were meant for more? You're not alone. Most people go through life stuck in a loop. Wake up, go to work, come home, repeat. They survive, but they don't live. They exist, but they don't thrive. Here's the truth. You are not born to be average. You are not put on this planet to blend in, follow the script, and simply make it through the day. Deep inside you is something greater. Here's the problem. It's buried beneath excuses, fears, and comfort. Average is easy. It doesn't take much effort to be average. You don't have to face your fears, push your limits, or challenge the status quo. Average is safe. It's the path most people take because it's familiar and requires no risk. But the price of average is your potential. It's your dreams withering away, your purpose left undiscovered, and your legacy forgotten. Look around you. The world is filled with people who settle, not because they lack ability, but because they stopped believing they were made for more. They listen to voices telling them to be realistic. Don't dream too big, fit in. But the ones who change the world, the ones who live fully, they refuse to accept average as their destiny. We're born with potential etched into your DNA. From the moment you took your first breath, you carried something unique. Your fingerprints, your mind, your story. No one else on earth has them. Think about that. In a world of billions, there is only one you. That alone is proof you weren't designed to live a copy-paste life. You were created to stand out, to lead, to impact. But life has a way of dulling that fire. School teaches you to follow rules. Society tells you to play it safe. The system conditions you to believe that stability is more important than purpose, so you conform, you shrink. You start doubting your dreams and settle for whatever is handed to you. You are not born to settle. Look at every great individual who ever made a difference. They didn't have superpowers. What they had was a refusal to accept mediocrity. They saw what others called impossible as a challenge. They saw failure not as a dead end, but as feedback. They didn't always have support, money, or the perfect plan, but they had belief, they had grit. They had a vision that pulled them out of average and into greatness. The question is, what's your excuse? Maybe you've told yourself it's too late. Maybe you failed too many times. Maybe you think you don't have the talent, the connections, or the background. But those are lies. The only thing standing between you and the life you were meant to live is the story you keep telling yourself. Change the story, and you change your destiny. Average starts in the mind. It begins with the belief that you're not capable, that success is for someone else, that your past defines your future. But if you can rewrite that belief, everything changes. Success doesn't start with talent, it starts with identity. When you start seeing yourself as someone destined for more, your actions follow. You show up differently. You work harder, stop waiting for permission, and start creating your own opportunities. So ask yourself, who are you becoming? Are you growing or coasting? Are you building or complaining? Are you taking risks or playing it safe? The truth is, your potential is not a switch, it's a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. But the moment you stop challenging yourself, the moment you start choosing comfort over growth, you begin to atrophy. Not physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You start living on autopilot. You trade passion for routine, vision for distraction, and dreams for excuses. And then one day you look back and wonder where all the time went. Don't wait for that day. Don't let average steal your years. You have one life, one shot, one chance to make it count. Stop giving away your power to fear, to opinions, to old habits. The clock is ticking, and every second you waste pretending you're not enough is a second stolen from your potential. You want to know the difference between average and extraordinary? It's not talent, it's hunger. The average person waits to feel ready. The extraordinary one acts even when they're scared. The average person seeks comfort. The extraordinary one embraces discomfort because they know growth lives there. The average person quits after failure. The extraordinary one learns, adapts, and comes back stronger. You were not born to be average because you were not created by accident. There's a reason you feel unfulfilled in a life of mediocrity. It's your soul's way of screaming, wake up. It's not that life is unfair. It's that too many people stop trying. They give up on the climb before they even see the view. Don't let that be your story. Start with what you have, where you are. Right now, stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Perfection is the enemy of progress. You don't need to know all the steps, just the next one. Build discipline, build habits, build belief. Got the noise, limit the distractions, and get serious about your purpose. You don't need motivation, you need a mission. The moment you attach your effort to something greater than yourself, whether it's your family, your legacy, or the people you want to serve you, tap into a force stronger than motivation. That's what drives excellence. That's what pulls you out of bed when others hit snooze. That's what keeps you moving when the world says stop. You were not born to just pay bills and die. You were born to create, to contribute, to leave a mark. Every step you take away from average brings you closer to your true self. Every choice matters. Every day counts. Whether you rise or fall, it's in your hands. So rise. Stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. Stop apologizing for wanting more. Stop living small just because others chose to. Your future self is watching, begging you to stop making excuses and start taking responsibility. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be committed. Every time you show up when it's hard, you're building the life average people only dream of. Every time you choose growth over comfort, you're rewriting your story. Every time you fall and get back up, you're proving you were born for greatness. So the next time doubt creeps in, the next time someone tells you to lower your standards, the next time life tries to convince you to give up, remember this: average is a lie. You were not made to blend in. You were not made to settle. You were born with a fire, a calling, a greatness that's waiting to be unleashed. Don't waste it. Be bold. Be relentless. Be uncommon, because the world has enough average. What it needs is someone like you, fully alive, fully committed, and fully aware of the power you hold. So step up, because you were never meant to be average.